No, it's a psychological warfare. I think chess is a very psychological game, and there's an element of bluff sometimes, and all of this goes away when you're playing computers. And besides, the best computers are better than the best humans, and I don't like to lose. That's one of the reasons why I don't like to play computers.
But is there a basic difference? Is it more difficult to predict what a computer comes up with than what a human comes up with, or is it just?
It's definitely more difficult to predict a computer because again the computer doesn't have plans.
It doesn't have plans. It doesn't have an intuition.
No, exactly. So it can look like it has plans. It can look like it has intuition, but of course it doesn't. And that also makes it sort of less predictable, and also less fun in the sense that
yes,
it's in chess is a battle of minds, and the computer is extremely strong, but it's also incredibly stupid. And I think the problem a lot of people have in chess is that when they lose, they feel stupid, and that is an unpleasant feeling, and it's something that discourages people from playing chess. And it's even worse to lose to somebody who you feel smarter than, because at that moment you feel like somebody, not necessarily stupid, but somebody less smart beat you. And when you lose to a computer, you constantly feel that exact feeling that you're playing somebody incredibly stupid and they beat you all the time. And frankly, I cannot imagine a more frustrating feeling.
No, but you must remember it doesn't have the intuition. Because I have an example, I don't know if it's a good example, but what you tell me, what I've read, is that you look at this pattern of pieces on the board and you recognize something you can work with. I'm going to, if we can change the picture up on the screens, can you see this image? There? It's a brick wall.
Yeah.
And there's something more. Can you see what it is?
My eyesight is not great, but it looks like an egg or an animal of some sort. I don't know.
No. But it's a cigar. It's a cigar coming out from the wall there. Can you see the cigar now?
No.
No. But it is a cigar. Can you see the cigar? It is a pattern that has to be recognized by your brain. And if it doesn't get the cues, you cannot see it properly. But you can go down into the room and you can see it later. Then you recognize it. And it's the same thing I think happens when you look at the board and see this pattern. You see something I cannot see, but you recognize a thing that gives a meaning to you. And that is something the brain does all the time. Very, very limited amount of information is interpreted and made into something understandable. So it's exactly what you're doing when you are watching the checkboard. And then when you're making your strategies, it's exactly what you do in your real life. You have to have the ability to change your plan all the time if something new comes up. And if you don't have this ability, things go wrong. You will be run over by a car or something like that.